We are queued up. We have sound speed. Transmitters? We don't need no stinking transmitters. Mad Dog. On the net. Hello and welcome to Mad Dog's Messy Desk on this early March day. I'm going to do a little experiment here. A friend of mine says starting seeds in vermiculiite works very well. And we're going to find out today. I'm going to do a little experiment with some tall sunflower type seeds that I have. Don't really know what they are, but I'll include a picture of it at some point during the video. Here's what we're doing. I'm going to see if I can flip this camera. Or not. Well, hello, and welcome to Mad Dog's Messy Desk again. It's been about 2 weeks now since I did the initial planning of the vermiculite and standard potting soil mix, and I'm going to show you how this little experiment has turned out. Okay, we're back at the greenhouse. And here we go. This is some seeds that I harvested from a what were they called? Straw flowers. I harvested them myself last year and planted them in here. It's been about 2 weeks. They've been on a heat mat here, and it's been set at the inside temperature has been about 80 degrees, as you can see right there. Inside inside the entire thing's about 75, but in the actual greenhouse themselves we're running about 80. And they have a thermostat here that runs these heat mats right here. But anyway, here's the initial results of the experiment. Some were put in vermiculite and some were put in standard potting soil. And as you can see, the standard potting soil has quite a few sprouts, and so does the vermiculite. I guess if you actually sit here and count the numbers here, there's probably a few more of the seeds actually sprouted in the vermiculite. As you can see over here, there's a bunch of empty spots where nothing's come up, and I planted seeds in all of those. So I might give the vermiculite a thumbs up. So we'll see how this goes in a little while. We'll see how they continue to grow. And the only next step is when I transplant. When I have to transplant out of this vermiculite or out of the potting soil, starter soil, I have a feeling the vermiculite's going to fall apart, and I might have a problem. But we'll see. On to the next part. See you in a while. A couple of weeks, probably. Well, hello, and welcome to Mad Dog's Messy Desk, the test of vermiculite versus regular potting starter mix. Didn't do this quite as thoroughly as I thought I should have. However, I'm going to give you a look at my conclusions and the flat that we started here. Let me turn the camera around and be right with you. Okay, we are back. And this is the flat basically that I have been concentrating on. As you can see, some of them had vermiculite as starter, and some of the part of the flat had regular potting starter soil mix. And as you can see, it seems fairly obvious here that the only ones that are really growing and thriving are the ones that are in the potting soil starter mix. The vermiculite, a number of the seeds sprouted, as you can see in some of these situations. However, they really haven't done very well. I'm not sure whether it's simply the nutrition or getting dry. In any case, I do not think I'll be using pure vermiculite in the future to start some of my plants. Now these plants are straw flowers, basically. Started from seed. As you can see, some of these are doing quite well. It's about time for me to transplant. But the ones, I don't think there's a single one that was planted in the vermiculiite that I'm going to be able to use. You know, the only possible change I might make is to add a little bit of vermiculite to the potting soil mix. But that would be about it, to make it a little bit lighter. But I don't think I'll use vermiculite. I guess that's going to be my recommendation. And I guess that's it. I hope you've all enjoyed this very brief test. Been so busy with so many things that I really haven't had time to do it justice, but my recommendation is going to be to use a potting soil starter mix on your seeds and not vermiculite, because it just did not do well. That's it. I hope you've all enjoyed this test. Have a great day. See you again on Mad Dog's Messy Desk. Have a great one. Bye. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of Mad Dog's Messy Desk. Any comments or questions, you can contact me at maddogsmessydesk@hotmail.com. Most of the music provided by Mevio.com. You can subscribe to this podcast on iTunes. Go to the iTunes store and in the search box type in 10rats.com. That's 10rats.com in the search box. Till next time, find your common sense and use it. If it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. Watch out for the morons, they're everywhere.
Now it is time for you to go away.